Well, I just arrived at Hickory Creek Park in Hickory Creek, Texas, and I'll be here for a couple weeks. And I just came in my RV after I got the slides out, and I almost just want to do a tour of views from my RV, because the views in this fifth wheel are way better than an RV. Check this out. I mean, also, yes, it's also the location, but the big windows make a big difference. Sparkling water out the back. And I've got my two big windows over there. And I literally feel like I'm in a $500,000 house with an amazing view. And check out this view in the morning. One, I've got both dogs. Chase behind me, Pearl's here. And check out this view, if you can actually see it. Every time I go over to my brother's house, Chase loves to get this one floppy bear. That's one of my nephew's bears. And I always try to hide that he stole the bear. So I got Chase this big floppy giraffe. Chasey? Chasey, do you want that baby? Look! Do you want to chew on that? He likes it. Good.
Very young family members, like Neo, are particularly...
Well, I have my first problem to troubleshoot in this fifth wheel. It's often that if I have like the dryer running, or I often have the fireplace on, which is electric, I'll trip the breaker when I turn my tea kettle on. I've been doing that kind of regularly, keep forgetting. And then last night I went to turn my tea kettle on, and I saw I have this in there, so I can see how much electricity I'm getting in each outlet. I just keep it here. I saw when I didn't hear my tea kettle turn on that this was totally dead. I thought, oh, I tripped the breaker. And I went over there, breaker wasn't tripped. Then I went outside because it's happened before. Right now I'm on a 30 amp and my RV is a 50 amp. So it's happened where I've actually tried to pull too much electricity and the breaker outside has tripped. So I was like, oh, no big deal. I'll go outside and turn it on. That one was on too. So I did some recon last night, going through all the outlets and stuff. The problem is I have no electricity in the entire circuit of this half of one of the breakers. And I don't have electricity on the fireplace. So this is one breaker with two poles. And I don't know what to do. I'm hoping that either the dog bone outside that I'm using, you know, started not working on like half of it or something, or I'm hoping that this actual breaker broke. Alright, 2015, 2015. So I'm just going to test it with my multimeter. I'm not getting any reading on these. All of these breakers are bad. Let me see. I know the microwave is working. Let me test the microwave. So the microwave, I get power. In fact, I'm getting power in half of these. And replacing it with a new one didn't fix it. So I came over here to check out the dog bone, and then I saw that my cord was partially pulled out of the wall. So half of it wasn't being connected. Boom! Problem fixed. That was never even broken. Human error strikes again. Well, oh my gosh, I'm at the gas station for probably the last time with Rhea Rada. I came out to fill the tank up a little bit so that the new buyer wouldn't have an empty tank. And I needed to have enough gas that I can turn the generator on so she can see that it works. I've probably found a buyer. In fact, by the time that this video comes out, I will know for sure. She's already got her tickets to fly here, and a mechanic. She's an appointment with a mechanic. She's going to get a tune-up on it. So it's pretty good to go. You know, the cash hasn't exchanged hand, cash and title, but it's all set. So really, honestly, I'm excited for her. I'm also very sad, especially coming out here to get gas. You know, I was getting to drive it again, and you know, the reminiscing of being on the road. So I'm definitely heartbroken. Very thankful though, and I'm happy I got the buyer that I did. So anyway, everything is fine. The world continues to turn, and Rhea Rada will continue to be home to somebody. It's the morning of the day that Rhea Rada's most likely going to be sold, and I'm getting so emotional. I've put so much work into her, and I really never expected to sell her, but you know, things change, and oops, I got the wrong keys. So today I will be saying goodbye to Rhea Rada, and I just wanted to do some updates on some of the renovations that I've done and how they've held up, some things that people are asking about. The tabletop, for example, is still doing wonderful. One thing that I have noticed is over by the window, some of the pieces have turned a little bit pinker. They used to be a little more purpley blue. And then over here, they're a little more purpley blue where the sun wasn't bleaching them. But the top is fine. It stayed shiny. It wipes down easily. And I still totally recommend it. The other thing is the countertop, the penny countertop, still just as beautiful as day one. Again, it wipes up. I haven't had any like discoloration from like heat or anything like that, but I wouldn't put something hot directly on it. And something that I love to look at, there's one penny in the back that did not get covered, and you can see the oxidization happening just on a little bit of the penny. And then the other fossilized interest somewhere back here is a little bug. There he is. Still there forevermore. The other thing that everybody has asked about is how are the floors holding up? And I have to say, absolutely wonderful. Again, it's the luxury vinyl tiling that I used, and you must use the adhesive underneath. Otherwise, you know, they'll flex and bend and stuff like that. So they've been absolutely wonderful. Another thing that people ask about how it's holding up is the paper bag flooring. And you can see right now, because it's been a rainy day, that there's some wet footsteps, but this has held up really well. And if I were to do a maintenance on it, I would just add another couple coats of polyurethane. And then the last renovation that a lot of people question about is the fidelity of the panel mount and how they've stayed on the roof. They've been great. I've driven all around the US. They're just as solid and secure as can be, and I'm super happy with it. System's been wonderful. The other upgrade that I did was I made it from a 30 amp to a 50 amp dual phase, and that's been great because it's allowed me to run both air conditioners at the same time. Oh my god, she's got Rhea Rada. I'm definitely feeling emotional. Very excited. What's that? There she goes. A feeling of completion. I definitely feel complete. I feel like I've achieved a lot with it. I'm sad and I could easily just start crying. I'm so excited for her though. I'm so excited. I mean, it's all perfect. It's just sad if I overthink it. Well, I've sold my car, my dolly, sold Rhea Rada. I've got my truck and my fifth wheel, which I'm so excited about. Spring is afoot in the Northern Hemisphere. Adventure is imminent and the road awaits. So join me for more RV living, RV travel, and life on the road. Thanks so much for watching.